Okay, hi everyone. Today I have the Hitachi demolition hammer H60MR and I will deassemble it and check what's wrong with it. So, okay, I will start from the handle. This is not genuine handle, so of course we can replace it to genuine. I don't know. This handle is from cheap tool, I think. Okay. Okay, so now I will check the carbon brushes. So, two balls holding the back cover. So I will unscrew them. Okay, I need to remove this cover. I will use screwdriver to push it a little bit because it's not always going easy. Okay, it's a sticker here, it's a sponge, it's for anti-vibration system. So if it still sticks, that means that this tool was not disassembled or the sponge was changed when the tool was repaired. Okay. So you can see the back cover is going out hard. Normally it's a sign the tool was not repaired, so it's a first time. Okay, so it's a sticker inside of the repair shop. It was repaired on so now it's the 7th, so 2.5 years ago. I know who repaired it in other workshop. That was me, because I can see from the from letters and how it's wrote right down. Okay, so this tool was in other shop on my table almost 3 years ago. Okay, so we will check what's wrong with it now. Okay, so definitely we need new carbon brushes. As you can see, they are all melted. Okay, I will write it down. Okay, of course the second carbon brush will be melted too. Okay, so okay, now I will remove the handle. So 2 screws here and 2 screws here. Don't lose the washers. Okay, now it's a 3 screws here. I will open the handle. We'll just check the camera. Okay. Three screws for the handle. Just pulling it out. Okay, so remove the handle. Now the anti-vibration system. Of course, we need to change this rubbers. They are damaged from the grease and the dirt, and the handle moving like this when you are hammering. Okay. So, okay, I will remove the anti-vibration system, just pulling it out. So it's 4 rubber pins. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, you can see that they are not the same because this one is damaged. So, of course, when you're changing them, change all of them. Just make sure that this handle is in good shape. It's not cracked or something. Okay, now it's good. Okay, I will put the handle to the box. Okay, second anti-vibration system. This one looks good. Of course, it's no grease here from here or from somewhere, so they will be good, but I will still change them because they were in a time. Okay, so as we can see, we need to change this part. It's a sponge here with a sticker. So 1 screw missing here. So definitely we need to get it. Okay. Now I will unscrew these screws. Normally it's a 4 screws here. Now it's a 3. Okay. Okay, so screws are out. Now I will take the screwdriver and just push the cover. Okay, so we can see it's almost no grease here. Of course, it's normal if it's working for more than 2.5 years. Okay, and from the first look, what we can see, the bolts here are losing it. So, and some bolts are here in the house and just fell out. Okay, normally that happens when the customer using the demolition hammer not properly. So, okay, we will check if it's a big problem or not. Okay, now we need to open this cover. It's a screw here. 1 screw. So it's with a flat head here. Okay. Now we can see the bolts here, the dirt around the bolt. So, okay. Okay, now I think I can unscrew this bolt because it's still not holding anything. Of course, normally I'm doing that later, but as it's loose, so okay. Of course, don't forget to change all 4 bolts here. Okay, so the last one left here. Okay, we need to check this part, if they made it or not. It looks almost good. So it's okay, because we don't need to repair the housing or change it. Okay, what we have here, I think I will still remove the cover here. Okay, it's two screws here for the back cover. Okay, they are flathead too. So for this one, you can try to take it out like this, but normally it's not succeed, so we need to get a screwdriver and to push it a little bit. Okay, and it goes out. As you can see, it's full of dirt here, but it's normal. It's a demolition hammer. It's working in hard conditions. Okay, so normally now I'm unscrewing these six screws here. Of course, okay, now I will remove the connection rod with the piston because I don't want to break them. Okay, some paper for the ring and the piston. Okay, just removing the cover. Okay, it's a pin here. Of course, we need to check the O-ring here. It's a flat, it must be round, it's in a green color normally if it's genuine Hitachi ring. Okay, the connection rod is good. So we need new O-ring. You can see from the O-rings how tool was working, because if the O-ring is nice and round, so the tool was working not a lot. When the O-ring is a flat like this one, tool was working really for a long time. Okay, now I will unscrew the screws. Okay. And not right bit. Okay, sorry. Almost not lost my phone here. Okay, so it's a correct bit. Of course, I will clean the bolt head a little bit with a screwdriver. Okay, it's going out hardly. It's normal for Hitachi. Okay, the third screw. Okay, so now the other side, it's 3 screws more. Okay, it's still not going easy. Need a lot of force to do that. Okay, I will clean the bolt head a little bit with a screwdriver to get better friction. As you can see, the housing is coming out. Okay, so one bolt left. Of course, if you want, you can take out the armature here, and you can see that it's really not in a good shape. Of course, make sure that the springs is on the carbon brush holders, and inspect the field. Okay. So for now, I will take them away. So a lot of dirt here. Okay, so now the armature is out. Of course, checking the ball bearings, the gear, and this don't like for me, so we need new armature here. It's all, I don't know, got scratched. Of course, with the armature we need a new ball bearing. Okay, so now I will open this gear housing. It's a one screw left here. Okay, so last one screw is removed. Okay, it's a needle bearing here. It's a grease here. The old grease, of course, the dust. It's like a sealing here. Okay, now we can check the gear. Of course, this gear must be good, in a good shape. Okay, and then move the assay. If it's moving like now, you need to change the ball bearing inside. So it's okay, it's a two screws here. The one is here and the second is here. You need just unscrew them and press the assay down. Okay, I will unscrew them. Normally they're screwed in with Loctite or some similar glue. Okay, yeah, they were screwed in with Loctite, so I did a good job. Of course, now they are harder to unscrew. Okay, so now I will press it down on the hydraulic press. So okay, it was like that. I pressed it out. This one fell out. Okay. So one small part is missing. I will find it. I hope. Yep, it's that part. It's a pin. It must be here. Okay. I will wrap the bolts and the pin to the paper to not lose them. Okay, now about the ball bearing. It's a little bit moving, so definitely we need to replace it. Just check this part. Must be nice, shiny. Not like this one. Now it's a little bit worn out, so we can think about changing it. Okay. The gear. Just getting it out with the finger. Of course, it's a greasing gear. Checking the teeth. If they look good or not. Okay, now they look good. So this one going to the box. Okay, so what about this? Inspect the places for bolts. They are good. Of course, it needs to be cleaned. Okay, so what we have now? Okay, now we have this part. It's of course, the screws was loosened, so we need to check this part. Okay, it's a little bit damaged, but it's still in good condition. We can try to take the hammer out. It's not going easily, it's not a problem. Okay. Now we can remove this part. It's a tool holder part. I will remove the cap. Just doing it with a screwdriver. Sometimes you can remove it with a hand, just pull it out, but normally you need a screwdriver. Okay. Now it's a old tool holder. As you can see the holding ring here. It's a little bit loose, so we need a new one. Okay. Okay, yeah. As we can see, it's not round now. It have one flat corner here inside. So it's a sign of worn out. Okay. So it's a metal holder. Okay. Needle rollers here. They must be round and have no bumps in them. Now they are good. Okay, so now I will unscrew these 4 screws. They are holding these 2 housings together. I will use Allen key for that. And I think I will use the vise. Okay, got them loose. Now I will unscrew them. Okay, I will use my Vera key for that. It's a very good tool, very handy. Okay, now I need to separate these housings, so I will use the screwdriver to pull them out because they are not going very easily. Okay, the bigger screwdriver. Okay, now I think it will go out. Okay, so it's out. We have the hammer here. Okay, I'm pushing it out. Okay, so we need to check this part. It's a little bit worn out, but it's really in good shape. So again, the O-ring is flat, not round, so we need to replace it. Okay, it's a hammer inside. I will try to take it with pliers. Okay, and some other parts here. Okay, so of course it was a balls inside here, holding here, so I will need to disassemble it. Okay, so it's a rubber, of course, check if it's not cracked or not. It must be like this one. Okay, so this sleeve, it must be shiny, looking almost like new. Okay, the hammer. So we see some cracks here. So this can be a problem in the future because the metal parts can go inside the tool at a time. Of course, always check this end. It must be flat or you have a like a heel but not a bump. Now it's a flat, so it's good. It can live for now. Okay, checking the tool holder. It's a O-ring inside. Definitely we need to replace it. And it's 3 groups for the chisel to hold in and not a spin inside. You need to check them. Always check them. Okay, now they are good. Okay, so the cylinder must be not scratched and nice. Okay, so this part is good. Okay, I will take them out from here. Okay, now this part we have the holding ring here. And of course a lot of dirt. Okay, so the holding ring here, I will try to take it out with the pliers. Okay, so it's out, the cap is out, and the ball bearings was here. Okay, so it must be 4 bearings like this one. Of course, check them because sometimes they are worn out and the tool holder is spinning around when you're working. Okay, it's like a sleeve here. Check it, it must be the corners are nice and sharp. Okay, so that's all. It was Hitachi demolition hammer H60MR, and for this one we need new armature, carbon brushes, the anti-vibration system rubbers, handle rubbers, some bolts, of course O-rings, ball bearings, and new grease. So after some time I will be back with this tool repair assembly, changing the parts. Okay, for now that's all. Of course, please subscribe my channel if you are not subscribed, and press on advertisements because I need new camera. Okay, thank you and bye.